So here's my story time on how I found out my favorite cousin slash rapper Knucklehead passed away. December the 22nd, 2022, I was like getting myself together so that I can, get the kids Christmas. I'm just at the mall shopping. And I remember texting my cousin, telling him to call me. And he always called me. Like, he really never missed my call, but he always called me right back. This particular day, I ain't think nothing of it. So I want to say the next day, still didn't think nothing of it. And I was like, like I said, still getting my kids' Christmas and stuff together. Didn't think nothing of him that he didn't respond. So let me backtrack too. So I want to say like 2 weeks, between 2 to 4 weeks, people was blowing my phone up telling me like, hey, is your cousin okay? I see a video on Facebook with him laying on the ground, stuff like that. Like, basically saying he passed away that day. And I did not have no type of feeling. Like, I didn't feel like nothing was wrong. I didn't feel like it was true. So one of the guys that he was in the band with, because he played in the band, called Main Attraction, him and two of my other cousins. And he messaged me. He was like, is your cousin okay? Da da da. I'm sitting there like, yeah. I'm messaging him back like, yeah, my cousin is fine. Like, why you say that? He like, well, I seen a video on Facebook and it don't look too good. I'm like, my cousin is fine. Mind you, I did not feel nothing like different. I was just, letting them know like he good. I didn't call my cousin. I didn't do none of that. Like, I just knew he was good. Okay, fast forward back to December the 22nd. So, I think the next day had passed. It probably was like December the 23rd or something like that. I had got a call. My sister, she was at a concert. She called me and she was like, I need you to call and check on Josh. I'm like, okay, I'll call and check up on him. Mind you, it dawned on me that he never returned my call the day before. So I'm like, why do I need to check up on him? She was like, some girl seen our other cousin at the mall and was like, check on y'all cousin. Like, I heard something happen. Da 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 da. I can't even remember everything the girl said. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I call his baby mother and I'm like, what's going on? What am I hearing? Something happened to my cousin. Da 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 da. She was like, well, we don't know for sure, and da 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 da. And she was just like telling me like, like, we don't know if that's him for sure, da da da. And I was like, please don't tell me that. Like, do not tell me that. And so I hung up with her, and she sent me a text message of like an article of something happening in New Jersey. And I just was confused because, like I said, I don't know what's going on. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't him type shit. So cool. Mind you, my nerves all messed up because I'm just shaking, and my son like letting me know. He like, Mom, call him and see if he okay. Like, just call him. Y'all, I still did not call my cousin. Like, I didn't, like I said, again, I didn't feel nothing, but I kind of felt like it was something, So Mind you, we didn't get no call. Nobody said nothing. Like, this so happened came up at the mall with my other cousin. Like, a girl walked up to my other cousin and was like, check on y'all cousin. I didn't get no call from his baby mother. Like, nobody. Everything I'm trying to figure out on my own. So, I want to say maybe like the 24th had came, or the 23rd. I can't remember what day it was. I just remember that I was waiting to find out what was going on. I didn't call my aunt. I didn't call nobody. Like, I just was trying to figure out, was this my cousin? The article said something about an accident in New Jersey and stuff like that. Mind you, we went through this before, probably like a couple of years before, with our other cousin passing away in New Jersey. She was leaving the jail to come from seeing her baby dad and got in a car accident and didn't make it home. And this happened in New Jersey. So I'm just like not even thinking like, man, this is not it. So the next day I found out, I'm like, what's going on? I'm trying to figure out like what's going on. I believe I was waiting for them to say that it was him or was it not him. Mind you, I still never got that call from when I told him to call me. Like, so it's like I know something happened. I just don't know what happened. So the next day, I had people calling my phone, like, is it him? Is it him? I'm like, I'm waiting for it to be identified that it's him. So, long story short, come to find out that it was my cousin who passed away in a car accident. And I did not understand, like, what went on. So, the first thing I do, I don't even think I think I didn't even get notified to like that was him until Christmas Day. I just remember people, like I said, people was calling me trying to verify that it was him or if it wasn't him. And like I said, this is my favorite cousin. Like, we do everything together. We talk about everything. We just hang out all the time. Like, even if it's outside, like, I'm putting up on him, he putting up on me. Like, that's how we roll. And so I found out that morning that it was him, and the first thing I did was, like, it was Christmas. The first thing I did was got myself together and went straight to his baby mother house. Y'all, when I say this get crazy, like, it get crazy. I think I had made a post. I was saying, like, I don't want to talk, because all these people was calling my phone. I was like, I really don't want to talk. I felt like he was all I had left. Because me and my family, like, we had took so many L's. Like, I lost my mom. I lost two of my closest cousins. Especially the cousin that me and my cousin Nook would be around all the time. Like, we lost her. We was just losing people left and right. So I was just like, I felt like this was one of the people that I knew I could always, call on or hold on to, and we'd be at everybody's funeral. It just did not make sense. And the biggest thing that did not make sense to me was the fact that when I go over there to find out what happened, I found out he passed on the 22nd, December the 22nd, 2022. Now, that I did not understand. Like, why am I finding out 2 or 3 days later what happened to my cousin? Like, why nobody reached out sooner? Like, I feel like motherfuckers just didn't give a fuck. You feel me? Like, that was one of the things that I was just so thrown off about. Like, You mean to tell me today is Christmas and we're just finding out something has happened to my cousin? Like, stay for pause.